Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid, just going to dive into Bitcoin, bigger the CoinsKid cruise. So Bitcoin is putting in a third weekly close above the 20-week EMA. Now I did start to document this on Twitter and keep you updated every Monday, like I said to you, with the progress of this particular signal. So this is quite a bullish signal. We've not got a confirmation at the bottom yet, in my opinion. We are breaking out, we're looking pretty tasty, but I want to see that 25k high taken out. I want to see Bitcoin closing the back above the 55 EMA on the weekly time frame, and I want to see the close above the 10 EMA on the monthly time frame. Okay, these are the key signals I think will confirm the bottom going forward. Okay, so until we start to see those, there is still always the chance and the possibility that this is some kind of relief rally, dead cat bounce or whatever, bull trap before we roll. And I think one of the main indicators here, one of the main signals I could find for you, which would indicate another low, or if not some kind of double bottom down here where it gets really nasty, is a close below a key level of support that we've broken out of. Okay, and it's the 20-week EMA, and I've gone through this with you many times before, so we're documenting this, we're keeping an eye on this. If we lose the 20-week EMA, I think it's bearish until we start to break out of that 55. So breaking the 55, ultra bullish, for me confirms the bottom. Losing the 20, which is a yellow line, before breaking the 55 is bearish. Okay, and I think that you could indicate new lows at that point. Okay, so anyway, third week we've closed above the 20, and with that we've got a 10 and 20 week EMA golden cross to accompany it. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to show you why this is amazing. Take out the 55 week EMA, red line, bull market. Okay, so anyway, I've been documenting this from January 16th close, but there's an analyst here, Alan. He replied to this. Excellent, CK. This happened in 2018, 2019. Yep, they both took 55 weeks from death to golden cross. See, I never do that, and that's great analysis from Alan right here. So I've looked at it, he's right, it's bang on. From this death cross here to this golden cross took 55 weeks. From this death cross here to this golden cross took 55 weeks. So it's mirroring this bottom. Like I said to you, if we can start to come up here and take out these EMAs, close above the 20, we don't look back. We're in an impulsive move to the upside. Don't look back, we're in an impulsive move to the upside. Okay, so I'm going to show you something that I think is looking pretty tasty, that if, and it is a big if as well, if we can start to hold this support, the weekly 20, and consolidate here, we could be in for a massive move here for Bitcoin of around about 78%. I'm going to show you why. Now, if things don't always repeat, obviously there's no guarantees that because it did it there, it's going to do it here and it confirms the bull. What I'm looking for is confirmation for me by breaking above the 55. Okay, so I'm going to show you something that if we do mirror what we did 2 years ago, we could be in for a violent move on Bitcoin. Let me show you right now. So looking at Bitcoin on the daily, I think, confirmation is breaking that high. Obviously, we start to take out that. You're breaking the structure of a downtrend. You've got impulsive, corrective, impulsive, corrective, impulsive, potentially corrective, another impulsive move down. But one thing to negate that is taking out that high there. So you've got impulsive, corrective, impulsive, corrective, impulsive. If this starts to come up, you're taking out the last high of the impulsive move to the downside. For me, you're breaking structure, you're reversing the trend. It really is that simple. Okay, and then primarily getting back above the 55 EMA on the weekly, and the monthly as well, taking out those resistance points for Bitcoin. So one thing I want to show you is a possibility right now. We need to see the confirmation by staying above the weekly EMA, most importantly. Okay, there's always a chance we get rejected and rolled. If we start to see the lost support on the weekly time frame, I think you've got a confirmation that this is corrective and you're looking at another impulsive move to the downside. It really is that simple. Okay, and this is just a retracement back up to the high before rolling again. So a really bullish statement from Bitcoin is taking out this high. It confirms the bull market to me. Okay, but in a minute, we're not really seeing any confirmation for me that you reverse the trend other than getting back over the EMAs and golden crosses. It's really beautiful signal, but we need to see the break of structure. Do you understand? So if I drop a horizontal line in where we are right now, so that white line around about 25251, close above it, boom, impulsive move to the upside. Okay, off the lows. So right now I'm going to drop a horizontal line in where we are. So take a look at that resistance point just there. Let me get a knob on for you. So we're sort of coming up and going sideways, allowing these EMAs to catch up with you. Like I said to you, go sideways, allow these to catch up, get retest the support, and then go again. So you get some kind of squeezy. You've got the 10 coming up, which you're holding consistently, which is nice. Start to fall through that. Your 55 would have to hold, but as long as you don't close below the 20 on the weekly, you stay above that, you can afford to come back to it. But as long as you don't see the close, I think technically you're looking pretty tasty. Okay, and it's all about holding that support going forward from this point. So right now, if we take a look here, okay, we're on this leg of resistance. Obviously, we'll come up and make that high in 2022, August, and we rolled again, okay? So that is a key high. Break that, super bullish, okay? At the minute, we're tracing to it with a possibility to roll again. So if we roll through the fibs, through the EMA, bearish. So at the minute, we're sort of consolidating the range. Now, we did do something exactly similar way back in 2020. Look at this leg of resistance. Came up, 10 EMA, holding it consistently, and then we broke, look at that, an ascending triangle. I remember this really, really well from my family and friends, you know. It was a beautiful signal. Boom. Look at that impulsive move that followed, okay. That was a massive move. I remember that. So from here, when we broke that resistance, we pumped in a matter of 2 weeks, I think it was. Yeah, it was around about 2 weeks, 73%. Look at that for Bitcoin. Let me drop a horizontal line in there. Now, I'm not going to say, you know, we're going to do exactly the same again, but we are confirming a bull market if we take out that white line, okay? If we start to break here and we really take out the white line and we start to go, there is a chance we're just going to mirror that big impulsive move there before a big massive crash. Look at that big massive ABC correction. Look at beautiful ABC coming back down. Support 55 EMA on the daily, broke again. So, you know, these are the things we need to see. We need to see Bitcoin holding these EMAs to be in this uptrend, okay? And especially the weekly 20 EMA. Keep that on your radar, please. So if we sort of consolidate in here and we've got this 10 EMA coming up again like we did in 2020, we've got this sort of leg of resistance, we consolidate like this over the next few days. Everyone's getting really bearish, piling on the shorts, expecting us to do that. If we break, we take out that white line, we could have a massive move here for Bitcoin, just like we did in 2020, leading into 2021. That was January, wasn't it? So December, boom, broke out towards mid-January right there, came in for the big ABC, and then started to come up, okay, like that. It's a possibility, you know, it's a possibility. Never take anything off the table. So if we do start to take out that white line, okay, for Bitcoin, then there's a possibility we're looking really impulsive and we could start to come up, and it's just going to absolutely, you know, shake everyone out, you know, that was ultra bearish down here. It's a possibility, but again, nothing is guaranteed, okay? This is Bitcoin. So right now, if we can sort of consolidate here over the next few days, build some kind of ascending triangle here on this resistance like we did in 2020, and we break this white line, we could see a massive move for Bitcoin all the way up to around about 41k in a matter of weeks, okay? But with that, I would definitely want to see a def cross in the DXY and a continuation and a breakdown for the DXY, okay? So come to your charts, get your EMAs into your charts. There's a tutorial video in each and every single video on how to set up your EMAs. If you start seeing a close here below the 10, that could be a bit of a bearish signal, especially the 20, bearish signal, 55, see you later. I think you've got your impulsive move, okay? So good luck, everybody. I wish everyone the utmost luck. Remember, patience is key. If we break this, I think you've got a potential impulsive move all the way up to 41k for Bitcoin, and it will come completely unexpected. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.